Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again. Well, today we're going to be having a look at a brew that comes from the Belching Beaver Brewery of California in the United States of America. It's their peanut butter milk stout, which comes in at 5.3% ABV. And yes, they really do use peanut butter when they brew it. Okay, so I have reviewed their milk stout, and I found that to be most excellent, and I've tried some of their other brews off camera, and I've also enjoyed them, but I shall crack open this can now and pour it out into the Spiegelau stout glass and make an assessment of it, as I always do. Okay, alright, so there we go. Let's get a good look at that. Okay, so as far as the appearance goes, it's a very dark brown, almost black color. You've got a lovely frothy looking tan head there. What you'd expect from any sort of a stout, really. Now the aroma. Wow. Well, I can tell you now that I do in fact pick up peanut butter, and there's also some chocolate present there. And perhaps even a little hint of coffee as well. Alright, but I'm sure this one's going to be delicious. Just how delicious? Well, you wait and see. Time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So a huge cheers to you all. Let's dive in. Wow. Well, up front, it's a huge hit of dark roasted malts. There's a lot of sweetness there as well. The bitterness, well, there is some bitterness, but it's very minimal. Wow, but this is really impressive, folks. The peanut butter works really well and makes for a really flavoursome, interesting brew. It pairs nicely with those chocolate and coffee flavors as well. This is just superb. I must have another gulp. Well, it's certainly holding that taste profile. It's a really delicious brew. Now, what would I say in terms of its drinkability? Well, yeah, it's drinkable. And at 5.3% ABV, you could session it as well. So we've talked about some of the merits of this brew now. And it's almost time for me to wrap this up and give it a score out of 10. Now, I won't touch on the price point because, yeah, here in Australia, anything that's considered boutique is, going to be quite highly priced. Even regular beer is, ridiculously priced here. All right, so time for me to have one last gulp and give this one a score out of 10. This is just so impressive. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's by no means a gimmick beer. It's, a really delicious beer that should be taken seriously. And, I'd be more than inclined to give Belching Beaver's peanut butter milk stout a solid 10 out of 10. So there you go, folks. A 10 out of 10 for this brew. All right, well, thanks for joining me. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this, and perhaps I'll see you all again soon for another review. But until then, fare thee well, all.